So it's been a couple days. I want to show you guys that I think I got most of these out. So they've dried, but just check them out. So after they dry, like, they look like not brand new, but much better than they did. I don't really see any stains anywhere. I mean, there's some minor ones here and there, like this back seat. If you really look really hard, you can see it, but compared to how it did, way better. And bought some new tires and wheels over there we're gonna put on once we clean those up. It's kind of a mess in this garage, but dude, way better than they did. So let's get them put in. I got a new guest here, my brother Ryan. So he's a mechanic. He's gonna help me with some of this stuff that I have no idea what I'm doing, because we need some new exhaust manifold gaskets. And as we get into this motor, there are things that have been done to it or things that are broken that I don't know as much about, but he does. So this is Ryan. Just tell us what we're doing right now, because he's already taken off the intake here.
Well, the airflow intake. Just taking off the air filter and the tubing and stuff like that.
And then while doing this, we've also found that one of the clamps is broken over here, so we got to order a new one.
Yeah,
order a new filter. And then check out this little shoddy wire in here. So I got to order a new one of that, so I can fix sensor. That.
Yeah, they JB welded in the mass airflow sensor and then hot wired it into its old harness, because I guess they broke it.
Yeah.
When they put all this stuff in there, which is an easy fix, but it's just kind of annoying that this all has to be replaced and stuff. But it's an easy fix.
So I mean, that's what you get buying a car with a rebuilt title that's been wrecked before. So, you know, we didn't know what we were necessarily getting into, but it ran and drove and it was the right price. So we're gonna see what we can do out of it. So I'll let Ryan kind of show what we're doing while I'm over here ordering parts. So Ryan's gotten the intake manifold off here, and we're checking the gaskets, and they were a little wore.
On some of them.
But he's showing you how you take them off. There's just a little like slit there. Pop the screwdriver in. If you ever wanted to know how to do it, just pop that in, they just come right out, and then you slide the new ones right back in.
You can put a little bit, if you've got it, a little bit of assembly grease to put in there, or you can take some oil, just old oil. You can actually reach up into the engine anywhere, just kind of slick it up on the new ones a little bit so they'll hold themselves in there, because when you're going to put it back in there, they tend to want to fall out. So that's why you want to put a little bit of oil or something that'll kind of make it stick, that won't hurt the engine once you put it back. So
there was a pretty good oil leak going on there. That's why we knew there was a leak going. Changed the gaskets, which I cleaned it up. It was pretty nasty in here, so there's no telling if it was ever cleaned before, but it looks a little better now. So guys, I wanted to hop in here and just show you guys something. So I have wiped down both sides of the dash with some cleaner, and then I used this, I don't know what it's called, like a rubber vinyl protectant. Look at the difference. The right side looks like it's factory almost. The left side looks like it hadn't even been cleaned because it's so faded. And I wiped both sides down, but I used that protectant on that side. So I don't know what's in this stuff, but it works. So I just put a little dab on it, put it on a pad, and scrub it around. But I mean, just look at the difference. Say I've let it dry for like 10 minutes. So I mean, it's completely dry. I mean, it feels, I mean, it's a little damp, but I mean, compared to the look at it, which I mean, that's expected for something you wipe down like that, but just look at the difference that it makes. So let's keep putting this thing back together. All right guys, I want to hop in here and because we've gotten mostly everything put back together. I'm gonna do a video showing everything put back together, but I was gonna fix something right quick before I got it all put back together. and that's for the dash. And if anybody has a Chrysler product, pretty much from 08 to 2016, 2017, and then even some past that, around the vents, because of the way these dashes are made and what they're made out of, they start expanding as they get older, and like then you have holes around your vent clips. Let me show you what I'm talking about. So with Dodges, as you see, around the dash starts raising around the vent clip, and I'll even push this back up a little bit, but it starts raising around the vents. So the only thing you can do is to remove it, which I need to get more vents because the clips on the bottom of these are broken. But we're gonna fix these right quick, which I think someone tried to put some stuff on there because it's like tacky under there, but this one is not. It's, as you see, just loose. And it's just the material it's made out of, which this one's the same way. It's raised, as you see. So we're gonna try to fix that right quick. All right, so what do I have? Well, I have some Gorilla Glue Super Gel, and this stuff, let me tell you, this stuff is intense. The smell, the odor of it is very strong. It'll make your eyes water, but it works really well. So yeah, so we're using that. I have broken a paint stir stick in half, or a wooden ruler, whatever you want to use, to help give it even pressure. And then I've got just these plastic clips from Harbor Freight to hold it on there. And then I'm going to use a Q-tip as well to kind of evenly spread it. Alright, just like that. And we'll give that like 10-15 minutes, let that dry. And then we'll do the bottom one. And hopefully it works. Hopefully. We'll just have to see. See, as you see, it's still a little raised right there in the middle, but not as bad. I mean, those are just sitting in there because they literally just fall out because there's no clips to hold them. Well, I say that and now I can't get it out. See, they just come right out. So at least they're sitting there pretty well now, and it's not completely raised like it was. I didn't put the radio back in. That's a story for another day. All right, guys, so it's been a few days. I got it put back together, but then I had surgery, so it took me a minute to be able to film the final result here. Now we've got the seats clean, the carpet's clean, the vents kind of glued back together. Gotta find some more vents because I realized that center vent, the only place you can find it is $200, and we're not spending that. So we're gonna go to the junkyard, pull apart yard, and find some more vent clips since those are broken. But check out the final result here after we've cleaned it up. We used that plastic revitalizer cream spread, whatever you want to call it. And just check it out now. Like, almost looks like a totally different car, but at least something you would want to sit in, and that's clean now. So check it out. But just check these seats out though. Check them out. And even let's look at the back seat. So check out these back seats. Now, hopefully there's enough light in here, but look at how much better they look back here. So much better. They don't look stained like they did before. Like, you actually look like you'd want to sit down in those seats. So like, overall, this interior came out better than I expected, to be honest with you. But yeah, like, I'm so pleased with this. Absolutely. Well, that's it for this one. Appreciate you joining me. Any questions you have, throw them in the comments there. If you want to follow along, like, subscribe, you know, all that fun stuff. But yeah, any suggestions you got, let me know. Be glad to answer them. We're gonna do some more things with this. I have a boatload of parts sitting next to me as well as the tires and wheels over there. And as you see, that's the bumper trim for the rear bumper. And I will show you, I think I've shown you before, but just check it out. Yeah. So as you see, it is badly broken, badly cracked. So we're gonna do that. I got all kinds of different parts. So we've got a lot we're gonna do with this. Just clean it up, make it look good, and maybe make it a decent looking car. Appreciate you joining me. I'll see you later.